join my Kingdom Code community today. I want to help 20 people enroll in Kingdom Code, join Kingdom Code community today. So y'all come on in. So guys, this is why, thank you. Y'all come on in. This is why you need to join the Kingdom Code community. I just want to thank everyone that has already, hey Vicky, that has already joined Kingdom Code community. I'm so excited. I can't wait for our first Zoom call. Y'all know I'm absolutely obsessed with the kingdom laws, the codes, and everything about God's system. I am obsessed. Okay, I'm so obsessed with this. So today, this live is dedicated to my Kingdom Code community. I want to get 20 new people to join Kingdom Code community today. It's only $5 per month. Only $5 a month, guys, to change your mindsets. Anything that's dealing with money, business, relationships, you want to join the Kingdom Code community. Okay. Why you need to join Kingdom Code community, guys, because you may be praying but not producing. If you're praying, fasting, staying faithful, but still not seeing results, it's not because God has forgotten about you. It's because you are, or God's not listening to you. Some people say, God's not listening to me. God's forgetting at me. Guys, it has nothing to do with that. It's because you may be missing the codes and the system. God has already established and given you everything that you need within you. So it's important that you learn the laws of heaven that produce on earth. So you're working, you could be working but not winning. So you're grinding hard, you're doing all the things, but it feels like you're stuck in a loop. That's what happens when you're not following the law. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. You become a part of hustle culture. That's the world system. So, guys, instead of operating under the kingdom system, you are activating under the world system. And spiritual laws, they override struggle. No one has to struggle, guys. And that's why these kingdom systems are so important that you understand them, that you learn them, and that you stand on them. I have been, oh my gosh, like I said, I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed with the kingdom system. I'm so obsessed with this law. I talk about it all the time. And my Wake Up and Win season 1 and season 2, a lot of the ladies learned about the kingdom systems and they were, activating them, and it changed their life. And it definitely has changed my life too. And anyone that taps into the kingdom system and they activate them, it also changes their life. So I'm excited. I'm going to continue to talk about this. I want to grow my community, and I'm going to grow my community because I'm going to continue to talk about these systems. So guys, make sure you plug in to the Kingdom Code community. This is something that will open your eyes, baby. This is something that wasn't taught to me, honey. Hello. I wasn't taught this. I was in church for many, 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 many years. Baby, you would have thought I was an evangelist. I was doing all the right things, but I still struggled because I was not following law. Nobody talks about law. Nobody talks about law. They don't talk about those things. So that's what I was missing out. And a lot of people are missing out on the laws, right? So if you guys are not aware of the kingdom system and how it works, let me give you a breakdown right quick of how it works, okay? So I'm reading something here. So that's why it's going to sound like I'm reading, because I'm reading. So guys, the kingdom of God operates completely differently than the world system. Most people are born into and trained by the world system. Grind culture, lack fear, external validation, and performance. But God's kingdom is built on laws, principles, and codes that creates consistency, supernatural results when followed. The kingdom system is legal, not emotional. God responds to law, not just feelings. Get out your feelings and stand on some principles. Hello. Predictable. Like gravity, these laws work for anyone who activates them. Seed base. Everything begins as a seed. Words, action, money, time, governed by faith, not hope or wishing. Faith equals acting on what you believe. Number 5, voice activated. You must speak the law, sow the law, and walk in the law. 6, king focused. You're not a beggar. You're a citizen of a kingdom with rights. Guys, in the community, I drop a new law every week. Every week I drop a new law, and every month we meet up via Zoom. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So you don't earn in the kingdom. You inherit based on obedience, alignment, and law activation. People who struggle the most are usually operating in violation or ignorance of these kingdom laws. What's wrong, baby? Kingdom laws. Why people stay stuck? I'm sorry. That was from the other sentence. Why people stay stuck? They're praying emotionally, not legally. They're working for what God already gave instead of accessing it. They think favor is random when it's actually coded and activated by obedience and posture. Hello. They're talking lack, sowing fear, and expecting overflow. Talking like, I'm broke, I can't do that. I'm never ahead. Why is everybody winning and not me? It's not meant for me to do this. That works for other people. They don't work for me. My family, everybody in my family was broke. Baby, the talk of lack. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so fearful. What if I don't succeed? What if nobody calls me back? What? Oh, Lord. Hello. They're talking lack. You can be saved but still suffering because salvation is a gift, but kingdom operates in a system that must be learned, respected, and walked out. Baby, God gives us grace, favor, and mercy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for the grace, favor, and mercy, baby. Because listen, baby, thank you, Lord, for the mercy. Thank you for the favor. Thank you for the grace. But the things in the kingdom system, guys, you earn that. You don't earn faith, favor, grace, and mercy. We earn what's in the kingdom system, baby. It's kingdom, it's principle, it's law. Kingdom law spotlight, the law of vibration. This is a code that I dropped this week. So my mentees are learning about the law of vibration this week. Okay. What it is, plain, I'm going to tell y'all simple. The law of vibration states that everything in the universe moves and vibrates. Don't forget about who y'all are. I know y'all see this flesh, baby, but we are spirits. Hello, everything is spirit, vibration, and code. Be careful. Watch your vibration. Hello, the law of vibration states that everything in the universe moves and vibrates. Nothing is ever truly still. That includes your words. Hello, your thoughts, your faith, your atmosphere, and your money. Hello, in your money. All of it carries a vibrational frequency. Even God spoke the universe into existence. Words are sounds. Sound is a vibration. I keep telling y'all. You got the most powerful member in your mouth. That tongue, baby. How you gonna use it? Your words hold power. Why would you use your mouth and the words that's coming out your mouth to speak anything else but abundance? I don't care what you see with your natural eye. Why you not speaking? I'm protected. I'm health. I'm wealth. I'm abundance. I'm money, and I always make it. Hello, baby. Watch your mouth. I don't care what's going on. You better watch your mouth. Hello, that paints your whole picture. That's you the painter, baby. You just painting out exactly what you want to see before you. Watch your mouth. Hello, stop playing. In the kingdom, you don't just attract what you want. You attract what you are in vibration with. Where focus goes, energy flows. Okay, here go for all my Bible thumpers out there. Here goes some biblical backing for you. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That's Proverbs 23:7. For all my Bible thumpers. Where is that? There it is. You've been hearing it all your life. There it is. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. There you go again. Vibration of Proverbs 18:21. Watch your mouth. Let there be light. And light obeyed. Hello, I am money. I am currency. Guys, I am health. I am wealth. I'm abundance. I'm protected. Guys, this is what I speak every day. amongst other things. But if I get a negative, intrusive thought, baby, I'm protected, I'm health, I'm wealth, I'm abundance, I'm money, and I always make it. I'm working on a project, baby. You best believe I'm gonna go see what spiritual law am I activating? What spiritual law do I need to be standing on? What exactly do I need to be speaking over my life? Hello, what affirmation do I need to be speaking? Hello, people be lacking money. I ain't got no money, baby. Provision follows me everywhere I go. There's no lack over here. Hello, I'm a money magnet. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. What you talking about? Hello. The law of vibration is esoteric because it can be seen, felt, and measured. You don't need deep spirituality to observe it. People can feel your energy before you speak. Hello, that's vibration. Music changes your mood. That's vibration. Hello, y'all know that's true. Baby, how many of y'all listen to that music? Y'all see the people that, baby, you bumping that loud music. Woo, you driving fast, get a ticket. Baby, people be out here watching stuff on the TV, the Bad Girls Club and the bad, and now they acting like a baddie. Baby, it's vibration. Hello, when you walk into a room and feel off, you're seeing the vibration. Man, the tension is thick up in here. You can cut it with a knife. Hello, vibration. Hello, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Vibration, y'all following me? Vibration. Hold on, wait, we got a comment over here. Vibration. Hello. Hello. Vibration. Hey, William. Hello. Okay. All right. Moving on. Just saying. Moving on. The reason this law is so important in the Kingdom Code community is because you must learn how to align your frequency with heaven. Practical applications in the kingdom system. There's 3 areas, guys. You got different areas. Old frequency of how you think, and kingdom frequency. So let's talk about money. That's the area. Old frequency, I'm broke. Kingdom frequency, provision is attracted to my obedience. You don't have to cry for increase when your obedience demands it. You ain't got to cry and beg for nothing if you're doing what you're supposed to do according to the law. Once you're done crying, it's nothing still, it ain't moving. Nothing's moving for you once you're done crying, baby. Because you're not following code. You're not following principles. Hello, prayer. That's the area. Old frequency, begging. God, please let me get this job. God, please let some money come to me. God, please let somebody come over here and pay this bill for me. God, please. God, please let things change for me. God, please send me increase. That's old frequency. That's begging. That's what I used to do. Beg. Hello? Kingdom frequency. Decreeing with authority, baby. Vibration is due. This is me. This is how I talk. I don't beg. Vibration is due. Matter of fact, now, vibration released to me now because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do according to the law. Hello, seek first the kingdom and all his righteousness and all those things will be added. That's what I'm doing. Vibration released to me right now. I'm expecting. Release it. Hello. I ain't got to beg. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. You go to work for 40 hours, you're going to expect your check and you're going to go in there beating on your chest for your money. Stop playing. You know you are. Baby, you'll go to jail about it. With my money, and y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here because I've sowed the seeds. Where's my money? Hello? I sow seeds. I'm expecting a harvest. I ain't got to beg for it. There's no anxiety. I'm not anxious. I'm not worried. I'm expecting because this is God's law. It's incorruptible. It does not change for anyone. And it's not going to. It's not a lie. It's law. It's law. You can't go downtown and change not one law. I don't care what you do. You can't change it. You ain't gonna change the law. You can't. You ain't finna go there and change that. Hello. This right here, you ain't fooling with God's law. But I didn't know I was supposed to park there. Oh, well, here you go. It's the law. It's written right here. Now, you do have some people that's corrupt. We got some corrupt systems, but God's system is incorruptible. Join the Kingdom Code community. It's incorruptible. Area, business, old frequency, hustling, part of the hustle culture. I used to be a part of the hustle culture, but I'm not a part of the hustle culture anymore. No. Strategic and kingdom frequency, strategic sowing and reaping. This is what I do, the kingdom system. Strategic sowing, reaping. I run ads, I have systems put in place, I delegate responsibilities to people. Hello, sow my seeds, reap my harvest. Area, relationships, old frequency, fear and trauma. Kingdom frequency, wholeness and clarity. Linktree in my bio, you'll see where it says Kingdom Code Community. You can join there. We're live on all social media platforms today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Why this law unlocks breakthrough. When you vibrate at lack, listen, you attract more struggle, even if you're praying daily. Let me say it again. When you vibrate at lack, you attract more struggle, even if you're praying daily. It don't matter because you're vibrating in lack, scarcity. Ain't no lack out here. Are you kidding me? There's no lack. The only lack is the lack limitation that you put on yourself. Hello? When you vibrate at alignment, favor finds you, resources chase you, the doors open before you knock. Hello? Ain't y'all listening? That's the type of alignment I'm trying to stay in. Period. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your body, business, bank account, and brand all responds to your spiritual frequency because you are spirit. Vibration. Code. Hello? Unlock the codes. This is who you are. Stop playing. This is why you need to learn and practice the kingdom laws consistently, especially vibration, gratitude. How many of y'all woke up to gratitude this morning? I do my gratitude every morning. And every morning, every day, I'm writing down gratitude. You best believe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the kingdom systems. It's in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for creativity. Thank you for my unlimited amount of customers and resources. Hello. Thank you for finances. Hello. Thank you for every organ and every cell running properly through my body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for my main source of transportation, which is my legs. Hello. Thank you for the activity of my limbs. Guys, gratitude will unlock doors your hustle never could. Hello. This is why you need to learn and practice the kingdom laws consistently, especially vibration, gratitude, seed, multiplication, and dominion. Do you understand you have dominion? God gave you dominion over your own life, circumstances, businesses, gifts, and skills. He gave you power and dominion over that. But you're still out here begging and crying and begging God to change something, baby. That's your domain. That's you. That's your stumping ground. What you talking about? And you think God just waiting on you? God ain't for now. I'm waiting on God now. God said I can do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think through the power that's working within you. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. Hello, 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 hello. So you can't vibrate at fear, guys, and attract favor. You can't vibrate and hustle and expect peace. In the kingdom, everything responds to your frequency. So let me teach you how to do that and shift your mindset and start winning using principles. That's it. Join Kingdom, the Kingdom Code community, guys. It's only $5 per month. It's only $5 and $5 per month. That's it. Join the community. Listen, change the way you think, how you move, how you speak, baby. Activating principles. That's it. It don't matter who you are, whose you are. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It has nothing to do with religion. No, keep the religion at the door, baby. It has nothing to do with religion. This is law and law only. Principles and principles only. It ain't got nothing to do with feelings. Hello. Nothing to do with feelings. Okay. So we are in week 2. The first week was I dropped the law of seed and harvest. This week, law of vibration. Okay. On Sunday, I'll drop a new law. Then the next Sunday, I'll drop another law. And then we will have a Zoom. So every month we will get on a Kingdom Code mentorship Zoom call. Okay. And we'll cover, answer any questions that you have, cover what you've learned, what you've activated, and how these principles are changing your life. I'm telling you, they will change your life. They will change your life. But you have, if you don't understand, if you don't know them, how you gonna activate them, right? So make sure you guys plug in. I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with it. Oh, y'all in church now? On Zoom? On Facebook Live? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta be careful because TikTok don't like you to mention no other no other platforms out here. So, guys, you're gonna have to get out of survival mode, man, and step into the abundance flow, like for real. Okay. So if you feel forgotten by God, it's not that God has forgotten about you. You ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay. It's not that no one ever listen. They ain't taught us. Let me tell you, they ain't taught us. I ain't learned about this. Nobody told me this. Nobody told me this. Okay. It's just it is what it is. So you got to position yourself for divine release, guys. So not just wish for it. You got to stop wishing. You got to command. And the thing about it is you just got to understand and know your rightful place. You got to stop thinking. You got to know it's time for you to know who you are and whose you are. There's so many people walking around here like they just woke up on accident. There's so many people walking around here feeling like they're not worthy. And that's the issue. Because if you don't feel worthy, you're not going to command. If you don't feel worthy, you're going to beg, right? You're going to beg with your head down and hoping that it happens for you and wishing. That's not you walking in your authority, baby. That's not what God wants us to do. Beg. You're supposed to go to the throne boldly. Hello, where my church people at? Boldly. Hello. So what's already yours? It's already yours. You need to stop disqualifying yourself and start accessing what's already yours. And you're gonna learn that in the Kingdom Code community. Hello. You gotta tap, you're gonna learn how to tap into favor and divine appointment, guys. Hello. And how to recognize when you're in harvest season. Hello. Hello. But a lot of people are missing it due to old mindsets. You're struggling with mental warfare, confusion, you're overwhelmed, spiritual fatigue, discouragement. These are all signs, guys, all signs. Hello, that your spirit hungry, baby, period. Your spirit is hungry for strategy, not no more motivation, not hype. You need systems. God is a God of order, systems, and law, period. That's what you need. You need strategy. Hello, no more motivation. You need revelation and alignment. Hello. So we go through all of this in the Kingdom Code community. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, guys, this is what you need. So make sure you go to the link tree in my bio. Go to where it says Kingdom Code Community, guys. It's only $5 a month. This will change your life, especially if you're one of those type of people you want more in life, but you just feel stuck and don't know what to do, or you just feel like you can't do it. You can't be walking around this world with the mindset of I can't and thinking that you're supposed to be in lack and you have condemned yourself and let other people condemn you because you're not perfect. The systems don't work for people that's perfect. The system applies to anybody, perfect and imperfect, saved and unsaved. Hello, right or wrong. It doesn't matter because it's not a system of emotion. It is a system of systems. Only thing that moves the system is the system. The only thing that moves principle is principle. The only thing that activates the law is law. Hello, that's it. So I know I've never been taught, so I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say you've never been taught God's law for money, influence, or favor. Most churches, they teach you how to shout and pray, but not how to multiply. Let's keep it real. manage or monetize harvest. Nope. They're not doing that. They say, throw your money on the ground, let me dance on it, and God gonna bless it. Wait a minute, you in sin. You can't pray to God. Your prayers ain't gonna reach the ceiling. I gotta do it for you. That's what they say. Hello. That's what they saying. They're not teaching us how to multiply, manage, or monetize harvest. That's not what they're teaching. So, guys, in Kingdom Code, in my community, we break down the law of seed, time, and harvest, the law of multiplication, the law of access, the law of dominion, and more. So you'll learn how heavens works. Hello. And how to work with it. What you're going to gain in Kingdom Code community: clarity on why you've been stuck, strategy rooted in scripture, practical steps. Strategy rooted on principles. Hello. A lot of time people need to hear the scripture. You're going to see where it come from. It's still principle. What is that? What is that in the Bible? It's scripture. There you go. Find the Bible thumb is that. Apparently you skipped over all that. Apparently. Hello. Encouragement, sisterhood, and accountability. Most of my mentees are women. I do have one guy in my community. So guys are also welcome, but most of my mentees are women. I do have a few. Let me see. Out of all the women that I have mentored, men, I don't know. I could probably count on two hands men that I may. I don't know. I don't know. But I know a lot of women, they show up. In my drop shipping, I don't know. I have over 3,400 people in that group, so I don't know how many are men. But most of my mentees are women. But some men, they rock with me like that too. So I do have one man in the Kingdom Code community so far. So period. So guys, also, like I said, encouragement, sisterhood, and accountability, and a proven path from feeling left out to walking in overflow. So make sure, guys, make sure you click the link in my bio to sign or to join the Kingdom Code community. If you've been praying but still feel like nothing's changing, I want to help you with that, guys. You got to command. You got to understand who you are, and use these codes. Hello? Use these codes. Hello? Hello? You got to use them. So God ain't forgot about you, baby. You just got to stand on some principles and some codes. And you just need a little help getting there. So that's what we're all about in the Kingdom Code community. I'm so excited. I hope you join. It's only $5 a month. It's literally $5 a month. Okay. This is personal development. This is something that's going to help you along the way, right? And you're going to receive your own revelations, your own downloads, because you're focusing on something new. Where focus goes, energy flows. If you're one of those people, you feel like you're on a hamster wheel but too afraid to jump off, you need to join so you can learn these principles. Then you will stop being afraid to jump, baby. You will jump, you will leap, baby. You may even fly. Baby, you may even fly. Okay, because baby, listen, that's me all day. Listen, I am unmovable and unshakable when it comes to these systems. No one can make me come off of it. Period. I'm unmovable. I'm unshakable because I know it works. Hello, I've experienced it for myself firsthand. It works. Period. And anybody can participate in the promise if they participate in the principle. Period. If you stand on principles, you'll get the promise. It's it. That's all. Stop fooling yourself that you're not worthy and it's not going to work for you. It works for anyone. At the end of the day, if you can overthink bad, you can also overthink good. If you can sit up all day and overthink the bad stuff, overthink the good stuff. Position your mind and change your mindset to health, wealth, abundance, right? Watch what comes out of your mouth. You literally create your own reality with what you speak and what you're deciding to entertain. Nobody's coming to save you. I'm sorry. No one's coming to save you, baby. You're gonna have to save yourself. You're gonna have to save yourself. So if you're sitting back waiting on somebody to save you, it's not happening. You have to save yourself. You're going to have to do it because you have dominion. Okay. You have dominion. Okay. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Any questions? Thank you guys for listening. Any questions? Hey, William, thank you over on FB. You know, we can't mention the names over here on TikTok, but they do not play that. But thank you, William. Any other questions? Any questions about the Kingdom Code? Any questions at all? Any questions? Any questions? Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening. But click the link tree in my bio. Join the Kingdom Code community. Okay, join the Kingdom Code community. If you were in season 1, well, a lot of people was asking me from season 1 and season 2, are you going to do a Wake Up and Win season 3? Not anytime soon. This is going to be the closest thing to Wake Up and Win. This is going to be the closest thing to Wake Up and Win, except you don't have to wake up and be on Zoom at 5 a.m. every morning. We're just going to meet once a month, but you're going to have these codes once a week, right? That you are working on and activating in. You know, you choose to activate those codes. So I know my mentees were excited about the law of vibration when I dropped that code for this week. So guys, you gotta tap in. Tap in, guys. Like, no one's talking about this. Like, I wish I would have known about this 20 years ago. Like, bro, I wish I would have known about this 20 years ago. Hello, I wish I would have known about the law of stewardship. I wish I would have known about that. Nobody told me about the law of stewardship. I didn't know about it, right? I didn't know that I was supposed to be a good steward over my money. I didn't know those things. I just thought money was made to spend. That's what you do. You take the money and you spend it and you waste it. Like, no one told me about stewardship. And it's more than just money, guys, right? If you're faithful over a little, you'll be ruled over much. That can be business, your health, whatever it is. If you steward it well, you'll be faithful over much. You'll be ruler over much, right? So for those that want to be a content creator, you get on TikTok. I see so many complain about the views, like, oh, I'm in 100 view jail or 200 jail. Be faithful and grateful and thankful over the little that you have to be ruler over much. So if you got 100 people watching, that's 100 people. I got 3 people on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not finna hang up and say, oh, that's only 3 people. You got, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate you for listening, taking your time out of your stroll to listen. But I also understand principle law, kingdom law. I'm following a principle by showing up every day and sowing a seed. If it's 3 people or none, I'm still gonna show up. I'm gonna turn on this camera. I'm gonna talk because I understand principle law. I understand that the seed that I sow is sown. It don't come up, it's sown. Hello. So I'm gonna be faithful. My demeanor is not gonna change. I'm not gonna y'all have on here and I'm like, ugh, ain't 3. Oh my gosh, like, come on, man. Like, who does that? A lot of people. A lot of people do that, right? So that's why when you tap into principle law, in to the man's, to the natural eye, to people, just people in general, they would think, she don't be having nobody on her live. She don't have no likes. She don't have no shares. Baby, that stuff don't matter. It ain't stopping not one check from hitting my account. Not one. Because I'm sowing a seed, I have to reap a harvest. It didn't say sow a seed, get 1 million views, and reap a harvest. It didn't say turn on your live, get 100 views, get 1,500 views, and reap a harvest. That's not what it said. It said sow a seed and reap harvest. That's it. Y'all got to get out of your natural frame of thinking. Seeing, oh, that ain't nothing finna happen with no 3 people. Oh my God, no. Let me tell y'all one thing about me. I love what I do. Trust and believe. I love what I do. Absolutely love what I do. But I ain't gonna do what I do and not make money. Because money gonna follow me, period. Money gonna chase me down. Understand me well. I'm going to be happy with what I do, and I'm going to get paid by default for what I do. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to leave it at that. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings and follow some principles. Get out your feelings and activate principles. Get out your feelings and stand on principle. Not I'm standing on business. I'm standing on principles. Period. Point blank in a period. I'm standing on principles. Period. I'm just saying. So you got to stand on principles. Learn the laws so you'll understand how to activate them, how to use them, and you'll start seeing how they work in your life. Thank you. You start seeing how they work in your life. Baby, the world has got so many people bamboozled. People, baby, the world will have people bamboozled, broke, busted, and disgusted. Always looking for validation. Oh, you ain't nothing. You ain't got but 50, you ain't them little 50 followers on your page. Like, this is how people talk. Grown adults talk like this. I'm not worried about validation. Not from people, baby. I ain't worried about that. That's not, baby, because people will bring you up and put you back down. I ain't worried about people. I ain't worried about people. Me following God's law and God's principle, doors open for me that nobody can close. Doors closed that nobody can open. Provision follows me. Hello, people in business, cheerful people in business come along to help me in projects that I'm working on. Hello, divine connection comes, divine protection always. That's something I can't get from people. God put things in place, provision, my words, my vibration puts things in place, baby, where it has to meet me where I am. That vibration gonna meet you where you are. How are you vibrating? You vibrating in lack, scarcity, and failure, then that's what you're gonna receive. That's gonna be that's gonna be your life. You're looking for everything outside of you to bring you happiness, baby. That comes from within. Nothing outside of you can make you happy. Nothing outside of you can make you happy. Thank you for the likes. Only you can do that. Stop reaching outside of you. Everything that you need is within. God is giving you everything you need from within. Baby, a whole tongue. First of all, God has given you power to obtain wealth. Hello. God has given you power to obtain wealth and you operate out of lack. Wrong. God has given you a tongue that's a tongue. Hello. That speaks blessings or curses. Only you control what comes out of your mouth. And you using your powerful tongue to say you broke. And you're doomed because of what's going on out here in this world. Baby, there's enough people out here echoing what other people are saying. You don't have to echo what people are saying. They're saying they're doomed. They don't know what they're going to do. They're going to be homeless. They're going to be on the street because of what's going on out here in this world, because some orange man is in the White House. Baby, your gifts will make room for you. God never told me that the government or the president or the senator was going to make room for me. God told me that my gifts will make room for me. God said your gifts will make room for you. And my gifts have made room for me comfortably. Over the past 13 years, my gifts has made room for me. I continue to create. ABC, always be creating. I'm always creating. Why? Because I came from a creator. You came from a creator. Create. Hello. Create. You have dominion. Listen, I'm just trying to show y'all how powerful you are right now. You have the power of your words, your tongue, to speak blessings or cursing. That's one. Hello. God has given you the power to obtain wealth. That's two. Hello. God said your gifts will make room for you. That's three. God has given you dominion over your own life, circumstances, businesses, gifts, skills. Hello. Hello? In the kingdom systems, these kingdom codes. Hey, YT, God has given you that, baby, you a powerhouse. You are literally a superhero around here on your own life, over your own life. Baby, I feel like I got a superpower. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Wait. Wait. I want this. You got superpower. I feel like I got a superpower. I'm using my superpower, baby. I'm using it. And it may look weird to some people that's thinking lack, that think scarcity. They want to know why she always talk like that. why she ain't thinking like the rest of us? Why she don't have defeat? Have a spirit of defeat in lack, in scarcity. She talking like a crazy person. That ain't the way the world work. That's right. It ain't the way the world works. It's the way spirit works. Hello. It said, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Yeah, I wake up in this world every day, but I am not of the world. I just live here. I just live here. I ain't in it. I just live here, baby. I ain't thinking, no. Because listen, ain't nowhere in the world that you can tell me that all this money flowing around here and you talking about you can't have none. You can't have none. All the happy, and you can all the joy that you can possibly have, and you don't want none. Stop, close your eyes. Stop looking at what's going on out here. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Especially if they're gonna make you feel the way it's making you feel, baby. Move on. Pay attention to something else. You can't save the world. You cannot. You cannot save the world. Hello. You can't. You can't do it, baby. You have dominion over your own life. Your own. Not dominion over others, over yourself. Hello. Do y'all understand what dominion is? You got that. Do you understand what dominion is? Hello. Breakdown of dominion. Hello. Do you need a breakdown of dominion? Hello. Because that's what you got. That's your superpower. Hello. Okay, let's give it to you because y'all ain't gonna say. Dominion equals authority in action. In the kingdom, dominion is God giving you legal authority to govern, manage, and multiply what he entrusted to you, not just spiritually, but in business, relationships, finances, and territory. Hello. Dominion is not just about owning something, it's about ruling with alignment, integrity, and impact. Hello. So, what my Bible thumpers? Genesis 1:2-6. And God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth. There you go. For all my Bible thumpers. There go your scripture. Dominion was the first mandate given to humanity. Before God gave Adam a wife, a job, or even an income, he gave him dominion. There you go, Bible thumpers. Kingdom definition. I like kingdom definition. Dominion is the legal right to rule, manage, multiply, and protect a God-assigned territory, calling, or system. Hello, on heaven's behalf. It's governmental in nature, not emotional. You don't feel dominion, you walk in it when you're in alignment. Hello, 4 pillars of dominion. You have pillar, and then identity, assignment, stewardship, obedience. Okay, pillar, identity. Here's a description. You can't have dominion if you don't know who you are. Hello. Identity unlocks access. Ooh, that's good. Assignment. Dominion is only valid where you've been assigned. Stay in your lane. Baby, I'll tell you something. The people in China, they have dominion over medicine and stuff, man. Them people over there, that's their lane, baby. They got dominion over the healing and over the med, baby. Yes, they do. That's their lane. Stewardship, dominion requires management. You must be a faithful steward. Hello. You must be a faithful steward. Obedience, authority flows through alignment. Disobedience disrupts dominion. Dominion is not bossing people around, flexing power for ego, getting your way all the time, hustling to prove your value. Dominion is peaceful power that produces results with consistency, not chaos. It's about order, multiplication, and flow. So, signs you're walking in dominion. You speak and things shift. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're not moved by fear or opposition. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not provision shows up for your assignment. Thank you. Yes, it does every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are trusted with bigger territory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You solve problems with peace, not panic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have to strive or chase it, you don't have dominion over it. Hello. Signs you've lost dominion. Constant confusion or double-mindedness, emotional breakdowns over what you were called to lead, constant lack and disorganization, doors closing that were once open, feeling like you're winging it instead of being led. Lost dominion means you're either abandoned your authority or violated a kingdom law that protected your territory. That's why it's important that you understand these laws. Hello. How to reclaim dominion. Repent, and realign. Ask where you lost your alignment. Recommit to stewardship. Start managing what you've been given like it matters, because it matters. It matters. Guard your words. Don't speak against your own authority. Hello. Don't speak against your own authority. Enforce boundaries. Dominion requires guardian gates. Your time, mind, and relationship, baby. Everybody can't be around. everybody can't come. It says enforce boundaries. Dominion requires guardian gates. Hello, you got to guard in them gates, baby. Guarding, baby. Listen, a gatekeeper of your time, mind, and relationships. Activate kingdom law, seed, vibration, multiplication, access, etc. Dominion in motion, how it shows up in your life. You set the atmosphere when you walk in. Your systems run smoothly, even when you rest. Hello. Rest is a principle, baby. I rest. You multiply, you multiply students, sales, and souls without burnout. I love what I do. Not burnt out at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You attract territory, favor, contracts, and influence that match your spiritual way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Kingdom Code, community, and dominion. This is what you're going to learn, right? In my community, I'm teaching people how to go from confusion to dominion. Hello, by unlocking the kingdom identity. You got to know who you are, whose you are, your territory, your dominion, your lane. Some of y'all, you got something that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world, and you are hiding. You ain't got a link in your bio. You're not talking about it. You're not telling nobody. That's your lane. God gave you dominion over that. It's yours. I don't care if a million people do it. A million on your left, a million on your right. Only you are uniquely qualified to share with the world, with your people, because your vibe brings your tribe. Hello. Hello. Got to get you aligned with the law. Hello, the law. Your ability to rule and release instead of chasing a bag. Hello, join the community. Hello. This isn't just about blessings, guys. It's about becoming a governing force on earth, because that's what you were put here for. Hello, join Kingdom Code Community, guys. I'm gonna go. Click the link tree in my bio. Click the link tree in my bio. Hope to see you guys in the community. Hello, I'm excited about our Zoom call. But anyway, so guys, it's only $5 a month. I hope you guys learned something today. I hope something stuck with you today. You resonated with something today. But you got to stand on, oh, this good. And took this pillow off her head. I got to go, y'all. Clow money. Lord have mercy. Clow money.